Okay, so um, there have been a lot of very difficult conversations that I've had with students, especially because there's, at least at Butterfield, there's been a lot of just behavioral problems. And I think that um, it's helped me have these like hard conversations with students. I would say that I've used every strategy from this article. Going up to them, uh, like saying, "Hey, what's going on?" Um, and then talking about like understanding where they're coming from. I don't necessarily agree with like the like validating, because a lot of the things that I see, especially in PE class, there's a lot of like we're frustrated. We're like like throw things, hit things, stuff like that because there's like means to do so, and so I don't feel like I think validating their emotions and not their actions uh, makes sense, and I think that might be something that the article I didn't understand from the article was the validation part, but I think we can validate the emotions. It's okay to be frustrated. Like we get frustrated sometimes, but I don't think that seeing the validating actions. And so I think that um, there was one time specifically where there's this little girl who gets frustrated a lot in class, and she will uh, like say she's terrible at things, and like I'm the worst, and like I never do good, things like that. And so uh and she'll like go over these cabinets and stuff, and like kick them and like hit things and stuff like that. And so she was just standing at this one drawer, kicking this cabinet. And I walked up to her and I was like, "Hey, like, what's going on? We can't be doing this. Like, we can't be just over here kicking the thing." And she was getting frustrated how she wasn't finding success in this game that we were playing. And so I talked to her and I was like, "Hey, just because you're frustrated right now, it's okay to be frustrated, but we cannot be acting this way. We can't be like anytime something goes wrong, we can't lash out." And so she was like, "Okay, okay." And I was like, and sometimes we don't find success in the game, but we got to keep trying. We got to keep, participating. And there's other ways to like find success and find fun during this game, just because like you didn't kick the ball well. And so she went back out and she tried for a little bit longer. I This girl does have some uh like just underlying behavioral issues. And so eventually she got frustrated again. And that's when my mentor teacher had to step in. But we had that conversation, um, talked it out, and it it went well for a little bit, and then just things happen. But yeah, there's been a lot of opportunities for behavioral conversations with students at my secondary or my elementary education school.